Today we're going to break down some of the Bambara boxing team's highlights from this year's Golden Gloves tournament. While we didn't have any winners this year, we had lots of good performances and lots of good moments that displayed understanding positionally and offensively of the sweet science. Let's get into it. Starting with a fun moment from our athlete Muhammad's fight. Comes in with a beautiful hook, defends the counter, throws the straight right, and has an exit strategy. Gets under the three, beautiful frame with that left arm. When it comes to creating traffic, you can do it with your gloves like this, you can use your shoulder, you can use your forearm. If you look at our videos talking about this, you can see that it's more about understanding the principle on display than it is about any specific technique being used, and Muhammad demonstrates that really well here. Excellent inside work in swimming. He catches, he rolls out under those punches, he gets that beautiful open side angle, and he's immediately attacking center line with that three. Whenever you get an angle, you always want to attack center line first. Muhammad rolls under the four, puts some pressure on, and demonstrates some great infighting here on the ropes. Good, getting away with a cheeky right hand there. Pull, hit, and slides right out of there. Doesn't bring his guard along for the ride, but Muhammad's got over 60 fights of experience, so he knows when he's in range or not. Hey folks, we are really excited because we are closing in on 6K subscribers. When we hit 3K, we did a special video where I asked all of my subscribers to send me their sparring or their fight footage so that I could kind of break it down. Right now, we're gonna do the same thing for 6K. If you're interested in having me break down your sparring footage for a video, pick some fun highlights or some teachable moments from it, send it to us. All of the information should be either in the pinned comment or in the description for this video. And even after this special, if you'd like me to break down your fights or your sparring on our Ko-fi account, please give that a look. Thank you guys so much for your support. More good things to come. Moving on to some highlights from one of Tristan's fights at the North New England's tournament. Tristan opens with the right hand and once again uses that forearm, uses that elbow as traffic to safely exit and avoid the right hand of his opponent. Same kind of moment on display here. You'll see Tristan enters with the jab, lifts up his left elbow to stop the right hand from coming back at him, pushes his opponent over their heels into the ropes. When he gets them to the ropes, he immediately defends in case that person decides to go on the attack. Proactive defense is important. Attacks the body, pairs a round and a linear attack. His opponent's there to catch him and throws that right hand, but Tristan makes the adjustment and you can see he gets that forearm in the way so it doesn't happen a second time. When he exits, he establishes control of the center of the ring. He's in the right guard for the right range, ready to defend. Gets under the three, defends that body shot, and then they reset to a 50-50 at the beginning of the ring. Good boxing all around. Moving on to highlights of Tristan's fights at the All New England's tournament. Tristan in white here. Lands the right hand, ties up, controls the arm and the head, and uses that to exit. Arm, head, frames out. Beautiful job. Catches and pitches the three, exits, uses the jab and the cross to push his opponent back to the corner and establish control of the center of the ring. Catch and pitch, exit, jab, cross, center of the ring. Beautiful job. Feints to bait some shots, defends those shots, hooks off the jab. Jab's where he's going to be because his opponent was defending down to that right side all night, so you can take a gamble and you can practice punching where they're going to be. Another feint, and that feint buys him clock time and it buys him real estate. It stops his opponent from pressuring him. Opens with the right hand after feinting the jab. Excellent work. Good. Comes in, immediately pairs that 6 and that 3. That's what we talked about in the middle distance. Nice mix-up. Feints that 6, comes through with the cross, and it lands. And now he throws that cross to the body, and again, pairing that attack to the center line, that attack around with the 3. Jab to the body with an exit strategy. Beautiful setup for that 3. Bang, catches him. And this is why you can see when they both throw their 3, Tristan's hand is up, his opponent's hand is down. There's this beautiful footage of Bader Hari and Alistair Overeem both simultaneously throwing 3s, and it plays out exactly the same way. If you throw a punch, you need to anticipate your opponent is going to throw a punch too. You need to be ready for that. I always tell people, strategy wins a fight, tactics win rounds. Good technique allows you to survive exchanges. It doesn't matter how much you know tactically or strategically, if you don't have the discipline to keep your guard, to keep your base, to throw your techniques correctly, then you're not going to survive exchanges long enough for any of that other stuff to matter. Tristan doing a great job here of catching and pitching, playing a good game with that 3. He goes jab, 3, catch, 3. Good job. Jab, catch and pitch, and he actually caught that shot on his head, but he knew whether that shot hits your head or whether that shot hits your guard, that hand isn't there to protect your opponent. You don't always have to see to know a shot is there. Sometimes you can feel there's a tactile feedback that you have that lets you know when a shot's available. Good. Again, hooking off the jab and landing that 3. Feints, feints. And again, a feint can be as simple as a change in guard position or a change in posture. You feint to your opponent. It's what they bite on. Jab, 3. Catch, exit. There's that 6-3 again. Gets under, frames out on the right hand. There's that 3 again. Beautiful guard, bringing it along for the ride. Catches and pitches, that 3 again. We got 3 good 3s here. There's a 3. There's a 3. And there's a 3 high, 3 low. Good finish. And that's a really good mix-up. You look at Roy Jones Jr., you see that a lot. He'd go 3 high, 3 high, 3 high, 3 low. You need to condition somebody so that you can create an opening. You set patterns, you break patterns. That's how you land big punches. Nice, great job getting his head offline when he throws the right hand. Wonderful job in this fight with that mix-up between that cross high, cross low, and that 6. Good inside work. We talk a lot about using your head as like a 5th limb when you are wrestling or grappling. And Tristan does that really, really well here. We teach in our videos on inside fighting or on the clinch, you control the arm and then you control the head in that person's posture, but that puts you down 2 hands. Tristan does a good job here. He controls the arm and then he uses his head to control his opponent's head, to control his posture. Let's see it. Comes in, throws that 6-3 again, catches the arm, blocks with that left hand, and then he uses his head pressure on pressure to keep his opponent out of position. And you can see after this tie-up, when Tristan breaks, he leverages that break into this right hand. Walks out, nice long beat, and then explodes into the right hand and knocks his opponent off balance with it. Those were our highlights and fun moments from this year's Golden Glove tournament with Pat, Tristan, and Muhammad. You've seen Tristan and Pat in our videos before, and Muhammad will probably be in some coming up. He's going to be around for a long time. We're really happy to have him come into the team. He has a huge amount of experience, especially internationally. He's going to help level everybody up and help me understand the system better so I can continue to bring you guys good videos so you can have success when you fight.